Hey everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be taking a revisit with the Constellation Andromeda. Give me a second. Yeah, it's a size 4. Just wanted to make sure. Yeah, so I caved and I upgraded my ship. So now we have a Constellation Andromeda. Eventually this will become a caterpillar, unless I really like the Andromeda, in which case I will hang off on upgrading it to a caterpillar. But real quick, before we actually go and take a look at it, got something really cool to show you guys. Guess what? I've got a Greycat Buggy! Woo! Look at this thing. This thing is cool. Look at this. So this is a completely useless buggy, but it's nice to drive around in. You can see here, controls are kind of wonky. Ooh, that's weird. Oh, there we go. That's better. Got it. So yeah, you, in case you're wondering, you use W to go forward, S to go back, and you use your A and D keys to turn. So it's not like you turn using your mouse. But yeah, it's pretty cool. It's actually pretty fast too. I'm not gonna lie. Boom. Yeah, so these are kind of hard to come by. Well, they're not hard to come by, but I don't think there's any game package that comes with naturally with the Greycat Buggy. There's some that come with Ursa rovers, but those are like gigantic, you know, all-terrain vehicles that do this sort of stuff. So let's go ahead and head upstairs while we're doing it. All right, let's take a look at it. So this is what the Constellation Andromeda is. It's a size 4 ship. It's massive. It's pretty cool looking, actually. It's one of the iconic ships that you see when you see Star Citizen. Like, one of the most popular commercials for Star Citizen was the Constellation Andromeda. Sorry, excuse me, Constellation Aquila commercial. And then that's where you had... Look at that, that's a plaque bond. That's when you had... It was a Constellation Aquila, and he was trying to what's this? Ooh. Okay, so he was trying to map out a course to another planet. They were basically explorers. That's what their job was, and so they were jumping around. They found a planet, which is pretty cool. And they showed him landing and pulling out the Ursa rover out of the cargo bay. So I mean, it's a pretty awesome commercial, actually. I really like the the Star Citizen commercials. They're actually really cool. Too bad they don't make them anymore, but I completely agree with it. I mean, why devote resources to make more commercials when you can, you know, crank out the game? So let's put the Constellation on top, just because it's sexy. It's awesome. What else was I gonna do? Sorry, we're just gonna derp around here for a little bit. There's another display case. I think this is the non-gold version of that. Yeah, there's a non-gold version. Oh, it's already put in there. All right. In case you're wondering, the gold one comes from referral rewards. So every time somebody uses my referral code or uses another person's referral code and purchases $40 worth of stuff, you know, you get free stuff. So yeah, thanks for using my referral code. Here it is. This is what I was looking for. Look at this fish tank. I don't think I have any fish, sadly. No, I have one. Look at it. Look at the little guy. He's got 4 eyes, I think. Wait. Yeah, he's got 2 eyes on each side. Whoa, I just clipped through that. That's creepy. Look at him. I'm going to name him Freddy. That's what he's going to be named. Paints. Right. Ooh, look at it jump. It's like hopping for a little bit. That was cool. Let's get this out of the elevator before anything bad happens. No, no, not what I wanted to do. Mistakes were made. How do I... Oh well, let's see if I can actually jump off here. Hope this doesn't kill me. Nice. Alright, so let's take a look at this. So my previous video was kind of rushed a little bit. I was in the persistent universe also, so frame rates were absolute garbage. Look at those missiles. God, Constellation Andromeda has so many. So yeah, the Constellation Andromeda has 4 size 5 cannons. You can see those laser cannons right here. Ooh, excuse me. Yeah, 4 size 5s, but these are on gimbal size 4s. You know, there's one here, one on the other side, one on the opposite side. And it has, I believe the total count is 52 missiles. So you can already see these pips like all over the place. These are all missiles. So you have your wing-mounted missiles, and you have these internal missile bay type missiles. So like it'll pop out, and then it'll launch them. Here you got your underside turret, your turret on above as well. So it's a little wonky getting into the ship. You kind of have to look up, unfortunately. So this is the normal lift. It also acts as an airlock right there. You can see that. And right here you have your cargo lifts. Oh god, let me get out of the way. Scary. So this is where you would place all your cargo. You'd lock them down on these magnetic plates here and store them all up. In the Aquila, which is almost the same version, I believe it replaces the top, I think it's a top turret, with a center suite, and it also rounds out this nose right here. So a lot of people have complained about the struts. Even the nickname for RSI with Robert Space Industries is Robert Strut Industries, which I thought was a pretty clever nickname. I really like that. But yeah, all Constellation variants besides the Taurus all contain, let's get off this one, all contain a snub fighter, the P-52 Merlin. The only exception to this is the Taurus, obviously, which trades this docking port with that's this specialty docking port with the P-52 and the P-72 as well, for extra cargo space. The P-72 Archimedes, which is the I guess you would say luxury version. It can also be like a racing variant as well. It's a different version of the P-52. Instead of having a center line chain gun, which is unique to the P-52, it has a power plant instead. So it has rechargeable boost with that. So currently, you know, the P-52 Merlin, once you use your boost, it doesn't recharge, so you have to dock back again with your parent ship, which is a little annoying, I'm not gonna lie. Plus, you know, the centerline gun's kind of meh on P-52. Anyways, the Constellation Phoenix, which is the luxury variant of the Constellation series, that one is the one that comes default with the P-72. That was strange. Okay, so in my previous one, I did a quick walkthrough. You have your, looks like these are, what does it say, high voltage? These might be power plants, possibly, for the ship. Gravity generator, pretty cool. So eventually when item 2.0 comes around, you will actually be able to destroy these, and they would actually have an effect. So, say somebody snuck onto your ship, right? They just bust this gravity generator, everybody's floating, nobody knows what's going on, and you shoot them all. So, here we go, we have our section D, it says. So this, oh, more power plants, sorry. So there's another gravity generator. Maybe it's separate per each section? Sounds about right, actually. That makes sense. If it's separate. So here's your specialty docking port with the P-52 Merlin. Right here, we can actually get into this thing right here. This is one of my favorite ships in the game. It makes me really sad because it's a snub fighter, but when I first started playing this game, all I had was a derpy Aurora MR, and at the time they were doing a promotion where you got to fly the Merlin for free, and I got into it, I flew it. I absolutely loved it, especially, you know, compared to the Aurora MR, which is, it still is kind of trash. It's quite possibly one of the worst ships you can take into Arena Commander, and that was all that they had at the time. What is this? What? An airlock? Wait, what? Is this an escape hatch? Oh my god, that's cool. Okay, wait, let's go in here. Wait, I don't think that's how it works. Maybe this is how it works. I think it's a docking collar. Maybe not an escape hatch, but I think it's a docking collar. Yes. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that. Oh, I like this. I like this ship. This is why I spend money on this game. Oh my god. The game's not even out yet. Oh my god, that was cool. Alright, it's moments like these that really make you appreciate the amount of work they've done. Granted, this is one of the rework ships. You should the older ships are probably much less flashy. Can I? Yeah, I guess I'll walk. I have no way to get back in there. I don't think there's a ladder or anything like that. But that's cool. I didn't realize they had a docking collar. I know they were trying to do docking collars on the majority of the ships, which makes it sad because, you know, the Cutlass lost its docking collar. In favor for more cargo, so I mean, arguably it's pretty cool, but you know, for search and rescue missions, doesn't make any sense to have to vent the cabin pressure to you know, rescue somebody who's critically injured. You know, maybe not the best idea, but I mean, we'll have to see what happens when the rework comes out. Anyways, continue on. I'm getting off topic here. So, more stuff from the Aurora MR. Aurora MR. The Constellation Andromeda. So here we go. We have another airlock over there, so another docking port. That might actually be for escape pods later on in the game, because I know there are escape pods on here. Where they are, I'm not sure. Wait, did it just go from Section B to Section D? No, C over there. Weird. Anyways, you got your beds here. Pretty cool. You got 4 beds. So the max crew size of the Constellation, for at least for the Andromeda, is 5. The other variants is generally 4. But you have 4 beds. You could potentially fit up to 6 people. Actually, you could fit as many people as you want, really, until they implement like life support systems or something along those lines. But but yeah, so you can actually technically fit up to 6 people because you have 2 co-pilot seats. You have the pilot. 2 gunners, that's 5, and then you can stick one person into the Merlin. As to why you would have 2 co-pilots, I mean, I don't think it's that necessary. Ooh, right here. So in one of the CitizenCon videos, these are actually lockers, so you can store your gear in here. So you can put your armor in or your casual clothes. Let's see if I can get this table to work actually. That didn't work, did it? No, it didn't. Nope, I sat down. Alright, yeah, I was struggling with this earlier. I'm not going to try anymore. Jeez. Alright. Yeah, we're just not even going to... I give up on the table. The table is just... It's wonky. It's really cool, though. Not going to lie. I'm guessing sitting there also does the same thing. So more storage space here. I think this is your toilet. I believe it's broken for now. We'll see. And we'll get to the main part. So here we have avionics, pretty cool. So I guess this is like targeting control or flight control systems. You know, if this gets damaged, you're going to have a hard time compensating. So you have your IFCS, Intelligent Flight Control Systems, which basically keep you from drifting all over the place. So, you know, if those gets... Ooh, shield generator. Okay, that's cool. More shield generators. Why'd they put it all in the bridge area? You'd figure they'd put it, like, in the middle. Ooh, life support. Cool. Alright. Oops, I just got into the pilot seat. Well, this is the pilot seat right here. You could also call this the captain's chair, which I kind of like to think of it as a captain's chair, but it really is the pilot seat. You can't really control the planes from the other ones.
Welcome to Robert Space Industries. Enjoy the ride. System check.
Thanks. Really, nothing's actually powered on. It's just sort of a bug. Yeah, actually the view isn't quite as bad as I would expect. You know, right around there where the struts converge, it's probably the worst. The Aquila, it's about the same, honestly. The Aquila, you can see for yourself in that video. Not too fond of that. It's not bad looking though. It's not as bad as the Freelancer. God, the Freelancer is terrible. It's like a slit you can look out. We took a look at the turrets again, but in case you didn't see the other videos, just go ahead and take a look at these turrets. This is a pretty cool turret. This is the dorsal? Ventral? I don't really know what you call it. The bottom turret? We'll call it that. Like I said before though, my gripes with this one is your feet are in the way. So in some of the newer turrets, you actually flip upside down, and I would prefer that, but you know, that'll probably be a secondary priority. Overall though, the visibility actually isn't that bad. Even with your feet being in the way. Whoa! Pixels! Yikes, what happened to my textures? Okay, rendering textures, here we go. And yeah, and then you just look up and down. That's really how it is. It's a cool turret. I mean, this is cool. So anyways, this is a pretty cool multi-crew ship. So the smallest, technically soloable multi-crew ship would probably be the Cutlass or the Freelancer. I mean, the Cutlass, you can't really get away with it as much because a lot of your firepower is also in the turret. Versus the Freelancer, you kind of have two wimpy size ones in the back. Not really that important. So technically most people think of the Freelancer as the smallest multi-crew ship that's soloable. This one you'll definitely need NPCs hired, especially with the flight changes. This thing kind of handles like a brick. But anyways, that's about it for the hangar tour. Actually, let me take a look at the P-52 Merlin as well while we're at it. So right now the P-52 is permanently welded to the back of the ship. They haven't really gotten the undocking mechanism down yet, so it's kind of just stuck there right now. Can I spawn another ship? Please let me spawn another ship. I might have to despawn the Constellation. It's kind of sucky that I have to do that, but yeah, it's not gonna let me, is it? Yeah, it's not gonna let me, huh? Boy, oh boy. Alright, well, before I do that, I suppose I can show off a pretty cool trick. Let's get to my buggy again. Come on, run, fool, run! Run, Forrest, run! Oh, he looks wonky. That running animation, I'm not a fan. Hell no, that was a disgusting running animation. Trophy case. What is this? Oh god. Okay. Let's get this Greycat Buggy again. Are you ready for some? This is some cool stuff right here. Check this out. I'm a pro. Trust me. Okay, let's see if I can get this right. Alright, let's do this. So there's gonna be camera improvements actually with what the? Okay, ready? Go! Oh, that's a glass. There goes the glass. Oh, it didn't work. No. Alright, sad. Alright, that was sad. It just clipped through. Unfortunate. Anyways, let's take a look at the P-52 Merlin now. Size 3 vehicle. I need a size 1 2 spot. If I can find one. Sorry, I don't usually use this hangar. This is probably one of the only hangars I can use though for the Andromeda since it's a size 4. So anyways, here this is the P-52 Merlin. Blah, 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 blah. Alright, anyways, I think this is a really sexy looking ship. It's cool. So those wings fold down. Right now it kind of looks derpy, but I guess it's a compact mode. But it looks awesome. It's really fun to fly too. Currently the moving thrusters aren't strong enough, so it tends to drift a lot, but it's actually pretty nimble. And it's really small too. Loadout wise, you only got 2 size 1s and that size 2 unique gun in the front. So, I mean, not the best firepower. This visibility, though, on par with Mustangs. Plus, it has probably one of the coolest radars. You can't really see it now because the ship's off. Whoa. That doesn't seem normal. Anyways, you can see that centerline cannon in the front right there. So in the P-72, this centerline cannon is replaced with a boost thingamajig. A power plant, I guess. I don't think that's the word they used. But it basically allows you to restore your boost charge so that you can boost again. In this one, if you boost, you run out of boost, you're out. You have no boost anymore. But yeah, if you look at that unique design in the center that allows for it to dock with the Constellation series, and only the cockpit area, which is where I am, will be sticking into the Constellation. So that, if you notice, I had to actually interact with the door. That's because that's an airlock. So, you know, you don't end up venting the rest of your cabin. Anyways, those 2 engines right there, pretty cool. It's a really fast, really nimble ship. Slides a little bit, so you kind of have to brake into your turns. But that may be addressed in later patches. Anyways, though, glad you guys could join me on this. I really wanted to show off the Constellation Andromeda. I probably should stop spending money on Star Citizen, but it's just such a good game. So yeah, word of advice though, be responsible with your spendings. I can afford to you know, dabble in Star Citizen. I don't pay rent or anything like that. So yeah, just don't be like that one Reddit guy who bought like $500 worth of stuff and then tried to get a refund by doing a chargeback. Not a pretty sight. The front page of Reddit was like covered in drama for a full several weeks. So, but anyways, I'm glad you guys could join me on this, and I hope to see you guys in the burst. Thanks for watching.